Yeah. Yeah, I'm back. I hope you can hear me. Let me know if you can hear everything. Yeah, part 2. The last 40 minutes. Hold on. Hold on. That better not be the COVID. I need those lungs. That's good. Yeah, no, I'm having a coffee at 1:58 a.m. That's how I roll. Yeah, it sounds good? Oh, good. Good. See, good morning from Germany. See, this is good because it's like 8 a.m. in Germany. Almost. Normally it's like 2 a.m. So, they got to stay up late. But now it's just an early morning. We might even see Henning. Probably not. But we could. It's not out of the question. He goes to bed early and gets up early. Now, what are you doing? You're going to get yourself hurt. What are you doing? Get out of there. Kittens. Listen, curiosity killed the cat. Didn't wound the cat. Didn't hurt the cat. Didn't maim the cat. It killed the cat. So what are you doing? You're going to really get yourself hurt. Yeah, good. Hear the voice and guitar perfect. Hey, what's up, Brian? Brian Spilsted, of course. Did I party hardy? Yeah, we hung out for a little bit. He had a little cake. It was kind of great because he had about 20, 25 people, that came out through, and he had it all up on the screen. And when we were all trying to sing happy birthday, everybody's trying to sing out at once. It all just jumbles to pretty much like that. And it was really, really bad everybody trying to do it at the same time. But, it turned into some fun. I was there for about an hour. Then the wife came down. She was like, I was like, gotta run. So, but that was a lot of fun to hang out. And then I was just hanging out with the wife, and we were watching TV, and she just went to bed. And I said, I wonder if there's a cup of coffee left in that coffee pot upstairs. And there was. It was the miracle of coffee. That's when I said, why don't you go and fire up the light and the cameras, and then action. Oh. Yeah. Oh, I got to erase this one when it's over. This one's getting marked private. What's up, Steve? Just finished up your part 1. See you right here. Right here. That was several hours ago, but for you it's right there. It's like your what do they call that? Binge, like you're binge watching. 6 p.m. in Melbourne. Wow. That foot sounds like it needs tightening. Oh my God, I'm gonna. No, where are you, you bastard? He got up in here somehow. I'm waiting to hear the cries of "I'm trapped." Oh, kittens. They're adorable until they're not. Happy breath lag to you. Yeah, it was. Oh my God, the lag was crazy. Oh, there's one of them. Oh yeah, that's right. There's Audrey. Where's your sister? Any thoughts on Klon type overdrive? The Tumnus is a good one, right? I think that's a Klon. Let there be Java. The binding on the fretboard looks killer. Yeah, right? Right? Oh my God, Gary Davlin's here and Robert Price. What's up? Guten Morgen. 2 a.m. in Chicago. 2 a.m. here. 2:04 to be exact. Let's go to... There's the guitar. That looks a little dark. Propertize. Yeah, a little coffee, a little schnitzel. There you go. A little... I'd say that's... I like right there. There's your... a good amount of contrast. I'd say that looks pretty good. How about there? That okay? There we go. There we go. A little better. No, this isn't an EJ. Someone said, is that an Eric Johnson? No. No, this is a made in Japan, MIJ, for the Japanese market. Made in Japan for the Japanese market. Guitar. You see what I'm dealing with? Oh my God, it's Davidas. My God. I see it's Davidas is in the chat. Oh, what's up, buddy? You're up late. We're all up late. East Coast, you're up late. It's good. 3 p.m. there in the Philippines. Afternoon. Please tell me we're going to get Guitars of 2020 in the guitar. Oh, of course. Yeah, I've already been planning that. It is 2 a.m. in Boston. So this guitar has a little surprise. This knob here, I don't know what they call that. When it's all the way up, it's regular Strat, but when you turn it all the way down, it's this pickup and this pickup. I think as long as you don't hit, as long as you're on this pickup or that pickup, it's these two. And then just that, right? It's this weird wiring where if it's all the way down, it's these two pickups. I'm losing my mouse here. Oh, there we go. You got the kitten show going on in the background. That's a little bonus. Oh, man. What's up, Vegas? 1:07 a.m. in Missouri. You know what, we gotta... Well, I can see Davy Dust because he has the check mark, but we should, we gotta... Can I mod squad him? I don't think I can. Oh, maybe I can. Oh, yeah, there we go. You just got wrenched, bro. Steve, you remember Zion guitars from the late 80s? I kind of do. Yeah. Zion guitars. That sounds about right. So, no, it's not a channel-bound neck. It's, let me get the video up here. You cats. It's just regular bound. It's supposed to be a 65 reissue. So it's, you know, it's got the, like early 65, right? Or mid 65. You know, it's got the transition logo, the oversized dots. It's kind of what Eric Johnson made his guitar after. Except, I think he's got a flatter fingerboard. This is the 7 1/4, which is the original spec. His is like 9 1/2 or even like 12 or 10. His is flatter. Of course, his is lacquer. This is poly. You know, and his is made in Corona, and this is made in Japan. But these are usually pretty rare in the States. And one showed up on Guitar Center Used. And I jumped all over it. It wasn't a lot of money either. I was like, damn, that's one of those, like, nice ones. You can dodge a, if you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball, right? It doesn't fret out. Probably. Yeah, it handled those bad, but you got to be way up. I think when you... Not bad. But my action is kind of high, though. I by design, like it. Where'd they go? You wonder here? No. They may have gone. I'll listen for the running. Upstairs, they can run in a circle, which they love. I'm deciding between a player Strat and the Telly same color. What's the least amount of grit in an amp Mustang? Mustang 25 player. I'm new to chat. Sorry. First day on the internet. It's okay. We're behind you. Yeah, you know what? Most of the Fender amps, I think it's like you're saying the least amount of grit, right? You want an amp that's the cleanest. There's a bunch of Fender stuff. What the what? Yeah, I felt bad that I ended a little earlier. You know what? I hadn't had the email from him. And then at like quarter of, he sends the email. I was like, oh, damn. That's in 15 minutes. So we ended around, I think 8:20, somewhere around there. I was like, let's do the final 40 minutes. I was up. I made a coffee. Once the coffee's made, I've already obsessed over all the TVs that are at my local Best Buy tomorrow when I return the Samsung. So where did we leave off? Last time on... what's this one called? Last time on SBF Live number 77, Saturday Night Hangout. We were talking about whether I should get the cherry, the black, the ebony, or the gold top Les Paul. I'm going to say that I want to say that the gold top and the ebony were winning, probably in that order. I'll give the gold top probably a slight edge in the number of responses, and I think the cherry came in, a distant third, but a small but vocal crowd for the cherry. Now, I think the cherry is the only one that is actually translucent, and the underneath is a plain top. So you can actually see wood grain, but it's a nice red. The only other thing, and this might make a difference, the cherry uses the zebra pickups, where both of the other ones had the chrome or nickel covered pickups. I think I like that nickel look better. If I'm being lazy and don't want to change anything out, like which one on day one am I going to say, like, I don't need to do anything to the... Like, I never understood, like, buying a guitar, like, knowing on day one, I hate those pickups and I'm going to swap them out. I mean, I guess on some guitars, sure, but kind of a weird thing. I like to buy them where I don't have to do too much work, like, literally, like, when I get it home. Oh, it's like, no, it's live, yeah. I was watching the Bee Gees documentary on HBO earlier. It was really good. What's interesting in that documentary is that they talked to like Noel Gallagher, and like I want to say Joe Jonas or one of the Jonas Brothers, you know, because they know what it's like to be in a group with their brother and fighting. You know, it's like you realize that you're getting really big and you can't escape your brother. So when you've been with your whole life, you get it. You get it, like Jesus. You know, they all want to sort of go out on their own. Yeah, talk of a new Les Paul, yeah. Your modded control is a blender. Well, thanks, Tom. I don't think that's stock. I have to think that was aftermarket. There's no way that Fender put a blender. Fender put a blender? What? I don't know. Look at me. I'm rapping. Hey, kids. Wake the kids up. Your dad's rapping. Yeah, the old blender knob. Nice. Can't go wrong with a gold top. Yeah, much love. From Southern Ontario, Canada. Oh, hello, Ontario. Southern Ontario. Let's be specific here. Gibson scale just doesn't work for you. I kind of like it. I got the Epiphone right here. We can switch to the Epi if you want. Yeah, it's 2:16 a.m., 2:20 a.m. Don't sell me short, bro. Oh, we're having fun. Plays a song you wrote. Well, I wrote this one about Vola guitars. Sadly, it infringed with an earlier works by Mr. Raymond Davies, whoever that is. Damn. Yeah, I don't know if I can show these. These are vintage frets. Let's just say that. They're little on the vintage side. Let's just say these are not jumbo frets. And it makes margaritas too, right? It does, though, right? Yeah, no, of course I'm up. I don't sleep. It's Lake Placid blue. Someone said, I love the color. Is it Lake Placid blue? It is and it isn't. It's called, I think, either old, I think it's OLP, which is old Lake Placid blue, or it's ALP, which is antique Lake Placid blue. But I think it's OLP. One of them, and I don't know which, is yellow, and one of them is more just darker. This is the darker one. Right, it doesn't have the yellow tint to it, right? Make it look a little green. Which is probably more accurate, to be honest, to real Lake Placid blue that's been aged over years than darkening. It's a great guitar, though. I saw this on Guitar Center used, I want to say, a couple of, like, 4 or 5 summers ago. Summer of 2015, summer of 2016, something like that. I just happened to see this. Could have been 2017, but I don't think it was that recent. I think it was earlier. Maybe I'm wrong. What are you doing? What? Come on, you going to show? Look here on camera. Did you see her? Trying to coax her over to the camera there. Yeah. Yeah. They're getting big. They're not the little tiny kittens when we got them. It's like they're growing up. Yeah, late night hangout. Sure. Anyway, I got one of those mini orange amps. Recently got one. I was blown away for its size. You're like one of these little suckers here? Yeah. Yeah, pretty good. And I had a bunch of the medium-sized ones here, too. I have all that footage. I got to edit that at some point. It's on my to-do list. It's on my bucket list now. It's moved from the to-do list to the bucket list. What's the deal with Guitar Center and the bankruptcy? Well, I think they're going to emerge. I think they went in with a plan for emerging. So they just have to get it approved by the court. It's just a lot of deadlines they have to go through and put stuff up. The U.S. trustees will have to look over all the filings. They do all this stuff that's a part of it. And then in the end, there'll be a hearing, and they might not even have a hearing unless there's some contention. Because they're so big, without a doubt, there's going to be some contention. There's going to be someone who files within the bankruptcy a claim and says, no, there was like fraud or something, right? That always happens. And then they just settle that, and they just work it out. It's sort of understood that there'll be a little bit of that. Not a ton, though. But a little bit of harumphing, because some people are going to really get screwed by it, and they'll fight, and they know that to move along. Now, some people are just dead in the water. There's nothing they can do, but other people aren't, and they can actually make some waves. And so, they'll work it out, though. Eventually, they'll probably close, I think, maybe 10 or 20% of the stores. They literally sort them by profitability. 24 months of profitability. You take an average profitability for 24 months and sort that list, and you lob off the bottom 10% or 20%, whatever they feel is prudent. And there you go. The rest of the stores stay, and they continue business. I think that's what's going to happen. And, like I was saying, like, you got to be careful what you wish for, because I think if they went away, for a lot of people out there, and you see, like, that on the, in comments sometimes, they're like, I don't have another store around me. I'm like, well, if Guitar Center, because they're always like, I hate Guitar Center. I'm like, well, if it sucks so bad, why do you go there? And they're like, it's the only store in town. It's the only store I can go and actually try a guitar out. Yeah, well, so why are you praying for them to go out of business? It's like, what are you doing? Just watching part one there, Sean? And it's late. I'll be up for a little while. Maybe till 3. Till the coffee's gone. It's Chapter 11, Reorganization. They really only have 7 and 11 available to them with their style of organization, which is a corporation. They don't really have too many other options. And one liquidates and one doesn't. Basically, 11 is the same as the personal 13, where you pay off the secured, you keep going with the secured people, you get rid of, some stuff, you can do some redeeming, and then you get, some people just don't get anything, right? Only the most secure people actually see any money. It's similar to that, right? So like in a 13, people basically get rid of all their credit card debt. Anything that's unsecure, they shed. They don't even have to pay that off without even liquidating. But then they do pay their and it might even be a tiny amount that goes to credit cards, but it's like pennies on the dollar. Like if it's, I think the average payout is about 15 cents on the dollar, and you would do that on a plan for a period of time, and then the plan's over. It's like 3 years or something like that, 5 years, not even 3 or 4 years. Then the plan's over, and you're done. You just emerge on the other side of it. And it's very similar with 11, except they just make payments like right away. It's like it's similar but different. It gets technical. Is Guitar Center really the evil retail menace made out to be, or just a company that came out on top of really competitor? Well, what they are is they're they move a lot of product and they have a lot of store. And what happens is that they just have the most transactions. And so you're going to have the most people with the most problems because they just simply have the most transactions. And then the other thing is that, they don't hire these like top cracking people. I mean, in Boston, there were very few jobs. And so, like, the people they would get in, like, EU Wurlitzer, they were a lot of local musicians who kind of knew their stuff. But even those guys would, they could be dicks. It depended on who it was. And I think, so the biggest complaint is that they don't get service, or they don't, I don't know what they expect out of people. They don't get the right information. It's like, you can't rely. What are they, Google? You can't rely on them for information. It's like those guys are, they, like I always say, those guys were working in a bagel store 4 weeks ago. All right, now they're helping you with your amp. So cut the guy a little slack. He's still learning. But yeah, basically, you're not going to get people that are, It's interesting because they used to do a lot of things on Guitar Center where they do the bio, and sometimes you could see, I've always been interested in guitar. I'm like really into music. It's like these people don't even play an instrument, right? And do they really even have to? Right? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, it's a late show. That's the only way we can avoid the copyright. Music Therapy says I've spent more money at Guitar Center than any other store in my lifetime. Oh, easily for me, because that's where I buy the majority of my. That's where I bought this Guitar Center used. That's where I buy the majority of my guitars. That's where I bought that one. So this was, I want to say, $550. The cheapest one I saw on Reverb that was sold, $750. That was $275, which is just ridiculous because it's a '70s classic Strat. It's like that was a screw up on their part. That was $3 1/4. Dead mint, still has the plastic on the plastics on the back. You know what I'm saying? Still has the plastic seal on the plastics. What else? Yeah, the Select Strat, that was $8.99. That's a bargain if I ever saw one. They get some pretty good deals on there. I just think that when you go to like Reverb, again, I've said it many times, those guys, they look up on the internet like what everything goes for. They don't leave a nickel on the table. Yeah. I've worked at the Guitar Center in Boston, Natick, North Attleboro. I usually go to Natick and Braintree. Huh, it could be a little nappy nap time. Yeah, there was a lot of running around for 20 minutes. You're already in bed. Yeah, in bed on your phone. A little Strat Cam? Yeah, we can do Strat Cam. Strat Cam. A bit of Strat Cam. I love the oversized dots too. Same thing on my Select Strat. Oversized dots. I like that. Kind of a finding that I really enjoy. I like the oversized dots. Cats. Today I learned that Floyd Rose makes guitars. Yeah, Floyd Rose has been making guitars for a while, actually. Yeah, Floyd Rose. Sunday at 8:32 a.m. There you go. Hearing something back there. Kitty. I think she just went up in the window. No, that cat isn't sleeping. I just went up there. Oh, there goes. There goes. That's the other one, though. There's another one up there, I think. I'm watching the Ronnie James CEO Where Stars documentary. Oh, my God. I do remember that. Hearing aid. Hearing aid. I got to admit, it's a pretty clever name. Hearing aid. Wow. Yeah, because what was the first one was really the Do They Know It's Christmas? And then the whole Americanization of it came after that with the Michael Jackson one. They were like charity bandwagon. Yes. Hey, Steve, do you still have that laser blue Ibanez? I do not. I sold that, I think, in 2018, 2019? Could have been 2019. 2018 or 2019. I think it was 2019. Yeah, that's gone. Just had too many guitars. 87 MIJ Contemporary Strat. Yeah. Kayla Bridge. Yeah, it's a late night show. You know, you're not going to get a lot of people at 2 a.m. 96. That's not bad. That's not bad for unannounced super late night. Oh. Yeah, that's right. Spinal Tap showed up at Hearing Aid. Yeah. Yeah, that whole thing. That was crazy. What's up, Joe? Yep, hot shot with the big dot. Unless you can just say dot, like Dorchester. Just call it dot. I know, you can't have too many guitars, can you? No. Gibson or Fender? I lean more Fender. I don't have a problem with them. Oh, thanks, Music Therapy Laz. Much appreciated, buddy. What do you think of the new Hackadaka power-up? I like it. You know, I think it's like Was that the Stones? What? That was a little out of tune, huh? Wah, 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 wah. Wah, 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 wah. I have to, let me just go here real quick. Yeah, I'm a little flat. Yeah. We'll bring that up to spec. I think I was tuning to E flat. There we go. There we go. You gotta do the little finger, you know. I like the attack of a pick, though. You know. Who's that up there? What's up, Metalhead Hippie? Oh my God, Nick Scott. See, that's how you know I'm up late. Because he's here. Man's passed out drunk by 8 p.m. every night. And that's on a good night. feel like you're getting an extra show here. Look at that. It's like I'm competing with the goddamn cats. Yeah, they're pretty crazy back there. You all right there? You all right there, kid? What's up, Stefan? Probably the only person here that's older than you. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you're up there. You're up there, old man. You ever thought of getting a pet raccoon to keep your cat company? No, but we have raccoons around here. I see them on the cameras out late at night from time to time. I'll see a few of them. Yeah, no, I am. I'm pretty tired. It's late. Encore, yeah. I said, on a scale of 1 to 10, how much are you hoping that Amplitude makes a better job of an update than Guitar Rig? It kind of wouldn't they? It kind of has to, right? I just think mathematically, there's no way it couldn't be, right? I mean, you work out the numbers. I think it's mathematically impossible not to do a better job of upgrading itself. Just for I think they have like triple signal paths now, just to be able to do that. So you can do a wet, dry, wet. That alone is pretty good. I want to see. I want to see what they do with just straight up like stereo rigs, like what I'm going through right now. That is a stereo. That's 2 amps and they're spread out. Because it fills in frequencies. It really does. It without both of them on, it doesn't quite sound as full. Right? It's missing a little something. You really need both amps. See someone else besides me. He's up late in the Boston area. Yeah, I know, right? It's up there. It's almost 3 a.m. It's all right. We'll go till 3. I don't know where. Oh, there she is. She's right there. What do you got? What are you playing with? Playing with a twist tie. Yeah, I saw a fox go down the street one night, real fast. We had a couple of coyotes out there not too long ago. I never saw coyotes around here. We had a pair of them. They were scary. Fairies wear boots, was it? Have you seen, there's a band, I want to say they're either out of New Jersey or Long Island called Sabbath Bloody Sabbath. And they're a Sabbath cover band. And the whole thing about that band is, holy crap, the singer sounds just like Ozzy. He sounds like classic Ozzy, just like him. It's like amazing. So they've been getting a lot of traction. They went from having 900 followers to like 15,000 in 2 weeks because there are videos of them playing like a little backyard concert for a friend of theirs who missed live music. They said, oh, we'll come over and do a show. And they just went over and did a bunch of Sabbath songs. And my God, that dude sounds just perfect. Really, really good. Again, the whole thing that THU does that the other ones don't is the dynamics. That's what makes it sound like a real amp. When I back off, actually, this one isn't channel bound. This is just regular bound, with the look and feel of real plastic. My God, I was having so people during the week. We were talking about the trains last week. A dude emailed me an eBay listing with the Aurora. That's what it was. It was Aurora AFX with Jackie Stewart. Jackie Stewart for Aurora. The look and feel of real racing, right? That's what you grew up on, that commercial, because it was played ad nauseum during, cartoon time. And he sent me a link to the listing on eBay, and my God, a flood of memories. So one of the cars, and the one that we used to fight over for the 2 weeks I had the set, was the RC Cola car. One of them was branded RC Cola. One of them was L&M. I'm pretty sure that's a cigarette company, right? A cigarette company on one of the cars. There's the 70s for you. And then the other were generic. I don't think they were branded. They were just like red or yellow or white. But the RC Cola car. I remember everyone, the RC Cola car. It was the coolest looking one of all the cars, too. Yeah, Sweet Leaf. Yeah. Such a great riff. Yeah, the Speak of the Devil album. I love Speak of the Devil. Ozzy hates it. It's like he can't stand that album because it was pretty much foisted on him by the record company. And they made him do all Sabbath songs because Sabbath had come out with Live Evil, and they just wanted to, like, steal their thunder. If there was, like, any appetite for live Black Sabbath songs, they wanted to steal that thunder. And so they put out Speak of the Devil just as a counter, I think, to Live Evil, right? Trying to catch up here a little bit. I have the AFX Thunder Loop. Nice. That's a classic one, too. Yeah, they had the crossover. The one I had like one section would elevate. The whole thing about that is that when you took a corner, the car would go flying off the track. So they had magnet traction, which is basically magnets to hold the car down, which also made it hard to roll. So you had, if you worked it out, I remembered the yellow guns, though, with the black triggers. As soon as I saw the photo, I was like, that's it. The yellow guns with the black triggers, that's absolutely the set. And the RC car. Oh, my God. Yeah, the neck does have binding. Binding. Can I bring up binding cam? Yeah. You see it right there? Yeah. Maybe on that side a little bit. A little bit. There you go. Oh, thanks, Chris. Yeah, I'm gonna bag out in a little bit, but we'll keep it going for a little bit. Just a little while longer. Do you prefer necks with or without binding? I can't really feel the difference. It's really just a look thing, right? You don't really feel it. It's it's definitely more of a. It just looks. It's just cosmetic. I don't really have a preference on it. We used to oil the track. Oh, that's a great idea. We didn't have it long enough to do that. Ours was gone. How long is this video? Well, this one, not too long. This one's going to end up soon. It's a continuation. I stopped for what? 4 hours? Like 8:20 till about 30 minutes ago. How long have we been going? 30 minutes? Will it tell me? Huh. I guess it's not going to tell me. Oh. No, that says I've been going for an hour and 1 minute? No way. Really? Have I really been going an hour? Feels like 30 minutes. Really? 61 minutes? Really? Damn. I think Cushman's saying what we're all thinking. That is, at some point we have to go to bed. And it probably should be now. All right, dudes. Well, thanks so much for hanging out on the second late night one. I think I'm finishing up here because it's it's late. It's a little late. We're hitting 3 a.m. Who am I? Robert Baker? Baker would do this. Baker would be up until like friggin'. He'd start one at 2 a.m. and go to 5 a.m. Crazy. That's crazy. Hey, Steve, you ever played any Ibanez S Classics? I do have one S series, two S series guitars. I have an S540 and an S470. All right, dudes. Yeah, we'll call it a night. It's 3 a.m. Probably 8 a.m. in the UK. It'll be 8 a.m. for me in about 5 hours. Yeah, the best, one of my favorite tunes on Speak of the Devil is his cover of Black Sabbath, right? The original, just the song Black Sabbath. That sounds so good because the sound of the theater and, it's just real. And he's got the reverb going. The delay, and it sounds really, really good. That one right there. Right over here, it's up. Kitties. He's going in there a little bit over there. Right, everyone's heading off to bed. All right, I should probably do the same. All right, dudes. Well, there you go. Second stream. I'm getting punchy. Yeah, Shane and Rick do 5 hours. I know. What the hell is wrong with them? That's crazy. 5 hours. That's insane. But I'll go sleep for 5, maybe 6 hours. I'll be up. I swear to God, I'll go to bed right now at 3 a.m. I'll be up at like 9:30 at the latest. I never really do much more than like 5, maybe 6 hours. A good night's sleep for me is like 7.5 hours. All right, dudes. Well, there you go. See you in a week. And I got a couple of videos coming out this week. I should have a studio tour coming out, I'm hoping Monday, Tuesday at the latest. But it'll be out. And there you go. A little studio tour. That's the next one on tap. A little sneak preview for you. If I can get the words out. Jesus, I can't talk. All right, dudes. Now I really am going to hit the end stream button because I do have to go to bed. Thanks for hanging out. I'll see you in a week. And until then, rock on. Later.